Mackinac Island is in between the upper and lower peninsula of Michigan. The island has about 500 people that live there year-round. During the busy season, from spring to mid-fall, hundreds of tourists make their way to the island by ferry. The most unique trait of the island would be the law that does not allow any motorized vehicles on the island. This single law helps to keep the nostalgic feel to the island and its character. There are so many things to take in when walking down Main Street. If you look to the left along the street, all the way down, you notice many hotels for tourists to stay in. Across the street, on the right, is one of the ferry companies that brings you to the island. As you continue your walk, you are able to see Fort Mackinac in the upper middle of the photo. This fort was used during the Civil War. The fort to this day has 14 buildings that are original. Tourists can pay admission and spend some time learning about Fort Mackinac during the Civil War. Since there are no cars on the island, other forms of transportation were needed. When you walk on Main Street and anywhere on the island, you see horses with carriages and bicycles. The bikes even have a speed limit, and one could receive a ticket for pedaling too fast. Main Street is lined with shops along both sides of the street. Shopping can add quite a bit of time to your walk down the road. However, each shop has something a little different to bring to the island. It is well worth your time to stop in and see as many as you can. This picture is taken partly down Main Street. If the children along the side had not been in the background, it would be hard to tell what time period this photo is from. The nostalgic character that the island has is what draws many tourists to visit. This is a typical view of Main Street. You see people riding bikes as well as bikes parked along the sides. Others are enjoying their walk, shopping a little, and dining at the many different restaurants the island has to offer. Turning around, you will see that we are about 50 yards from the last photo. To the right, you see a pink sign for Reba's Fudge Shop. Fudge is another icon of the island. With over 10 different fudge shops, you'd need quite a sweet tooth to sample them all. For entertainment at night, a few of the restaurants also have fully stocked bars. Families with older children can enjoy a late-night meal or snack at the different bars. My family has also witnessed a bachelorette party bar hopping along Main Street. As mentioned before, there are 3 different ferry companies that take you to the island. All of their docks are located on Main Street in the center of town. To the left of this photo, you see the Arnold Building. Down the pier are where the boats load up and unload. We are getting close to the end of our walk on Main Street through downtown. This picture gives a peek to the beautiful trees. The other areas of the island are not as heavily crowded and developed, and some areas are completely ungroomed, which gives beautiful nature views. The last building on this end is a shop and a restaurant. As you can see, it is a popular place. Behind where I was standing to capture this photo is the grocery store for the island called Dow's. This photo is a little further out from the main part of town. Building on the right is Dow's, and on the left is Island Information. As you continue walking away from town, still on Main Street, there are still a lot of things to see. If I could, I would share those with you too. I hope you enjoyed your walk down Main Street, Mackinac Island.